Hello. It's good to see you. Today we are here with more glorious items from Aldi. Oh my gosh. You know, they had the sneak peek out, and the sneak peek for items for next week is all about back to school. Can you believe it? It's the beginning of July and they're already talking about it, but honestly, we're almost there already. We're almost back to the back to school season, which is exciting because that means it's almost time for us to start shopping for back to school stuff, which I'm really excited to do. I'm going to be buying stuff for a local elementary school, and I'm really looking forward to it. I just have to get the list of things for each grade. We're going to be doing pre-K through 5th grade, and we're going to buy stuff for every single grade. I'm so excited. That's going to be a lot of fun. But today we're looking at stuff that I bought at Aldi today. And I have started buying some stuff here and there for I have a family reunion that I manage every year. And this year we're doing it in September. Typically we do it in either May or June, but this year's going to be a little different. We're doing it in September, which is good because it gives me a little bit more time to prepare and get stuff and everything. What I do for this reunion, so I kind of head up the whole thing. And I go shopping for door prizes. So when everybody comes in, they get a ticket. I give you a little ticket, I tear off half and have my kids help hand them out. Because we can have anywhere from 50 to 120 people at this reunion, so it's fairly large. So we hand out tickets and we put, one half in the bucket and you get half. And then while we eat lunch, I have my little microphone and my little portable speaker, and I have this big table of prizes, and I will call out the last 3 numbers on the tickets. And when your number's called, you can come up and pick one thing off the table. And we just do that until all the prizes are gone. And some years I have more stuff than other years. But I have been, kind of buying things a little bit along for door prizes. And I have a couple of things that I'm going to show you that I bought for door prizes when I was at Aldi today. That's one thing I look at the aisle of shame for, is stuff that might be a good little door prize for the reunion. And the aisle of shame, if you don't know, if you've never been to Aldi or you're not familiar with it, it's there's this one aisle in Aldi there's no food on this aisle. It's non-food stuff, and there could be just literally anything on this aisle. And I'm going to show you some things that I bought on that aisle today. Now, most of the stuff I have is food stuff, and I'm not showing you everything I bought. Like one thing that I got some bacon and some eggs, some grapes, strawberries. And I got some hamburger patties. They have a really good deal on hamburger patties, and they have them most of the time. It's these, you get a pack of 4 organic grass-fed hamburger patties, and it's $3.99 for 4 of them. So I get that, and then I buy a pack of the hamburger buns for like $1. You can't beat that. $5 for 4 hamburgers is pretty good, and then I have hamburger buns left over. So it's a pretty good deal, and they're really good too. So anyway, when I do these videos, I will do the crinkly things first, so you don't have a bunch of noisy crinkles later in the video. Like if you're trying to sleep or something like that, you don't want some kind of noise disturbing you. So I try to do the crinkly stuff first. I don't have a ton of stuff to show you, but I'm excited to show you what I do have. So we're going to start with, I do have a few crinkly things here, so we'll start with that. And this is something I haven't bought in a little bit. It's a bag of pretzels. Look at this. Now, Clancy's, when you shop at Aldi, most of the stuff you buy is going to have brand names that you may have never seen before. So you may be a little bit hesitant to buy it. You may think, what if it's awful? I mean, I know it's cheaper, but what if I don't like it? We'll talk about that in a minute. This is one of the brand names that you'll see on a lot of the snack items, crackers and things. We have Clancy's pretzels. Now you can get them in the sticks like this, or you can get the little knots, the little pretzel knots. Typically we get the sticks. This is a 1-pound bag, and it has this big clear window right here. In case you don't know what pretzels look like, you can see them right here. These are pretzels. I remember when these were 89 cents a bag. They are now $1.69 a bag. about 3 years ago, they were 89 cents a bag, but now they're $1.69. Because like everywhere else, food has just gone up a lot, even at Aldi. But it's still cheaper than most grocery stores, at least in my area. You're going to find barcodes everywhere. Like there's a little one up here. There's another one here. There's a great big one there. A little bit there. That makes it easier for the cashiers to scan it. They don't have to spend a few extra seconds looking for that barcode. Pretty much any surface of most items is going to have a barcode on it, and they can scan it very quickly, get you in and out. Now, if you do wonder about a product, if you've never tried an Aldi product before and you're a little hesitant, you don't have to be, because you see this little blue circle right here? It's about the same color as my nail polish, a little bit darker. That is the Aldi Twice as Nice guarantee. And what that means is, if you say you buy these Clancy's pretzels from Aldi and it has that Twice as Nice guarantee, say you get these home and you try them and you don't like them, or there's something wrong with them, like they just taste funny, like they're stale or something, don't even worry about it. You just take your receipt. See, I got my big old receipt here. You take your receipt and your item. You can take the empty bag back. They don't care, especially if it's something smelly. They don't want you bringing a smelly thing in there. Just take the empty container if you need to. You take it back with your receipt. Not only will they give you your money back for the item itself, they will give you a comparable item for free. You get it's a double guarantee. It's twice as nice. So not only do you get your money back, say if you didn't like these pretzels, you would get your money back, and they would give you something comparable for free for your trouble. So you really have nothing to lose. So you can try things and not worry about it. But I mean, I don't know about you. To me, pretzels are pretzels. I don't think I have ever tasted a pretzel and said this is unacceptable. They all kind of taste the same. Some pretzels are better, I think. I like the Snyder's of Hanover buttery pretzels. Those are really good. Those are my favorite, I think. They all kind of taste the same to me. I don't know. But if you didn't like them, you could absolutely return them with no questions asked. Aldi doesn't sponsor me, but I just love shopping there, and I love showing you what I buy. This is aggressively crinkly. Okay. This is a favorite here in my house. Now, this is another Aldi brand that you're going to see on a lot of bread items, and you'll see it on some other bread too today. These are garlic knots, savory garlic. You just heat them and serve, and they bake right in the bag. Now, a lot of people make the mistake of taking them out of the bag. Some people like them better that way. You don't have to take them out of the bag. These are from Lovin' Fresh, which is, again, this is a brand that you're going to see on the bread. And see, it has their little logo here. It's an L and an F. Lovin' is L''OVEN, but it sounds like loving. It has a little stalk of wheat for the little hash mark on the F there, and it is a registered trademark of Aldi Incorporated, I think. So we have this nice little label here. You get 8 knots in here, but it is measured by weight, so you may actually have more than 8. One time we had 10. We had a bag that had 10 garlic knots in it, but they were a little bit smaller than normal, but the weight was the same. It is 10.4 ounces, so it's going to be approximately 10.4 ounces, so it may be more than 8. So what you do to bake these, they tell you on the back, it's very easy. You preheat your oven to 375. You turn it face down like this, and you poke some holes in the back side. I just take like a knife and just go poke, 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 poke. And you bake. You put them on a baking tray with your holes in here, and you bake them for 9 minutes. And you take them out, open the bag up, let them cool for a minute, open the bag up. They taste as good as any garlic knots you ever got in a restaurant. I mean, they are delicious. They are so good. We love them. My kids and I love these things. And they're not terribly expensive either. They're like $2.75, I think. I think they're $2.75. Oh, sorry, $2.79. They used to be less than that. But now they're $2.79. Okay, we have another Lovin' Fresh item here, and this is something I haven't bought in a while. here you can really see the logo. Now this looks like the logo that you'll see on the plain white bread that they sell. It has this beautiful dark blue up here and here, and then this dark brown band right through the middle. This is pita bread, new and improved. Now I don't know what was wrong with it, but I haven't tried it in a while. But I had baked some chicken the other night. I was in Aldi Thursday night. No, it was Friday night, and they had some Purdue chicken breasts packs of chicken breasts for 50% off. So I baked a bunch of it the other night, and I'm going to take some of it and make some chicken salad. And I thought it would be good to just put some in a little pita pocket like this, because I have a lot of chicken left over. So I thought I would make something and use these little pita pockets to put it in. How many do you get in here? You get 8 pieces. You get 8 pita bread pockets in here, and it's resealable too, which is nice. You're just going to remove this part here. It's perforated, so you can just tear this off, and it has a little zipper seal right there, so you can just seal that up to keep them fresh. You don't have to put them in another container or anything. Although I had a strange incident the last time I bought some flour tortillas at Aldi. This would not open. It was glued shut. I had to cut it open and put them in a separate bag because the zipper seal would not open. I've never had that happen before. It was really weird. Oh no, there are only 4 in here. I guess each one is 2 servings. Maybe I'll cut it in half, I reckon. Yeah, you don't get 8, you get 4. Bummer. Oh, that's okay. So we have our lovely pita bread here. We have other bread too. I didn't get any white bread today. The loaves of Loving Fresh white bread at my Aldi are still only 50 cents a piece, which I think is a remarkable deal. And I know white bread is not super good for you, but 50 cents a loaf is still a pretty good deal for some bread. So we have these pre-sliced hamburger buns. And again, we have that pretty blue. You're going to find the blue on the pita bread, the white bread, and the hamburger buns like that. These in my Aldi range from 99 cents to $1.29 for 8 hamburger buns. And it's the same for the hot dog buns, but I don't have any of those today. And they're good. They're good little hamburger buns. The hot dog buns are good too. And it's a lot cheaper. I mean, even around here, even in the grocery stores for the store brand hot dog buns and hamburger buns, they're $2 or $3 a pack just for the store brand. It's just ridiculous. But I can still get them at Aldi. The most I ever pay is $1.29. And right now, it may be because we just had Independence Day, but they were only 99 cents a pack. So that's pretty good. But again, you're going to find the little barcodes. There's one. There's a big one there and there. Find the barcodes all over the place. So I will use these with my organic grass-fed hamburger patties. They often run out of them though. They don't. There's always a spot for them at my Aldi, but sometimes they're sold out. But when they have them, I get some because they're really good. And I buy this, I take my lunch to work every day. I don't go out for lunch. I do have a day job. So I take my lunch every day, and I like to use this bread right here. This is another Loving Fresh bread that in my area, they introduced about a year ago, and I really like it. It's 40 calories per slice, and it's a wheat bread, as you can see, and it's only about $2 a loaf. It's 40 calories per slice, and I think it's about $2 for this loaf of bread. And it's full size. A lot of lower calorie bread is kind of small and dry. This is like a full size loaf here. It's 20 ounces, and it's not dry at all. It's actually really nice. The colors for this bread, though, you have that brown that's lighter, and then this is white up here and here, but it still has the little LF logo on it going all the way around. And it's really good. So I will make a little sandwich, and I have some lunch meat in there too that I bought, but I'm not bringing that out. I'm just showing you the non-refrigerated stuff today. And I have one more loaf of bread. Now this stuff is great. I love this bread right here. Now this is from Simply Nature. So this is not Love and Fresh. It is Simply Nature, but that's still an Aldi brand. It's organic, thin sliced, seed-tastic, jam-packed with seeds bread. Now one thing you have to watch with this bread, from my experience, sometimes it molds pretty quickly because I think because it doesn't have a ton of preservatives in it or anything. Sometimes I stick it in the refrigerator because it just, you know, sometimes I've had it just for a few days and then I'll take a piece out and it's got mold on it. So that's my only complaint, is that sometimes it does get moldy. But if that happens and you want to take it back, you can. I mean, they would give you another loaf if you took it back with your receipt. Even if you didn't have your receipt, they would probably do something for you. Look at the happy yellow up here. It's like this pretty yellow on this bag. It's nice and thick plastic too. It's really great. Even on the less expensive bread, they have nice thick plastic. Because, you know, sometimes store brands, the plastic is really thin and it's easy to get a hole in it and the bread dries out, you know. I've never had that happen with Aldi bread. So this is a tasty bread. I like to have a couple of slices of this for breakfast just as it is. I sit at my desk at work and just eat a couple of pieces of this. It's very filling. It's really good. And it's not dry. You know, sometimes you look at bread like this and you think it would be dry. It's really not. It's not dry at all. And then, I think this is my last crinkly thing. We have napkins. Now, I used to buy the little square of napkins. They were like the little Vanity Fair napkins, but they went up so much in price that I quit buying them. They used to be about $1.29, and now they're about $2. And I can get this whole pack here for $1.79. So I just get these right here. You get 250 napkins. Boulder, that's an Aldi brand. And these are great little everyday napkins. Nothing wrong with them at all. And so you're going to see this name right here on a lot of products, like paper products, like paper plates, napkins, paper towels. They also have this brand on their trash bags. They make a lot of different types and sizes of trash bags. And the Boulder name is on their trash bags too. You're going to get 250 one-ply napkins. But they're actually really nice. I have no complaints. We use these here at my house. And they're totally fine. Look, we have a little barcode there. One there. Got two big ones on the back. Look at that. Wow, one there and there. We don't have any there. And we don't have any on the sides. But at any rate, the cashier shouldn't have any trouble finding one to scan because they're on most surfaces of the product, which is nice. Now, a lot of times when you look at the front of the product, the way it presents, you're not going to see a barcode, but we do have one on the front of this one. This could also be the front, but to me this looks more like the back because you have the twice as nice guarantee, which here is a black circle, but it's the same thing. And the little recycle information here. So typically, and you have all this text back here, I would sort of look at this as like the back side of the product. So we have the larger barcodes there. So those are our napkins. I don't have to buy them very often. It takes a while for us to go through a pack of those. So also, one of my favorite Aldi products is this right here. This is like Aldi's version of Gain detergent, liquid detergent. This is about $6.79. It used to be about $5. Now it's closer to $7. You get 69 loads out of here. Ha ha ha. See, 69. Hardy har har. It doesn't really smell like Gain. I mean, not really, but I have some Gain scent booster. You know, the bead things. So I just get some of those and kind of sprinkle them down in there just a little bit. I mean, I'll buy a big thing and just put a little bit in there, and it, you know, the big thing of the scent booster goes a long way. Makes them smell extra nice. But it's a wonderful detergent. They have several different types of laundry detergent. They have this version of Gain. They have their version of Tide. And there's another one they have. It's in like a blue bottle. I'm not sure what that's a version of. Purex or something. I'm not sure, but this is the one that I like the best. But I have tried all of them, I believe, and they're all fine. I just keep coming back to that one. And I have some salad dressing too. This is classic Caesar dressing because I was not paying attention and I just realized I bought the wrong thing. I meant to pick up some ranch dressing. This is fine though. It's totally fine. Tuscan Garden is another Aldi brand that you will see on salad dressings, condiments, some of the stuff like croutons, bacon bits, things like that. Anything you might want to put on a salad. You'll find that this also has the Aldi twice as nice guarantee here on the back. These used to be 99 cents a bottle. They're now $1.89 a bottle. But it's still good and it's still cheaper than most of the stuff you're going to find in regular grocery stores. And there's this chicken that my younger son likes for me to make, and it takes some soy sauce, and there's a teriyaki sauce that they have at Aldi as well, but I have plenty of that. But I did pick up another bottle of soy sauce. This is a reduced sodium soy sauce from Berman's. Berman's is an Aldi brand. They have regular soy sauce too, but sometimes I just pick up the reduced sodium soy sauce. It has 45% less sodium than their regular soy sauce. And a little bottle like this goes quite a long way. It'll last quite a while. And I'm not totally out, but I decided I would grab an extra one just to stick in the cabinet, so when I do run out, I'll have some. And juice, they have juice at Aldi too. They have a bunch of different types of juice. They have a lot of different cranberry juices for some reason at my Aldi. They have tons of different types of cranberry juice. I've never been a big fan of cranberry juice. It's too tart. I don't like it. But today I picked up from Nature's Nectar a white grape juice, 100% juice from concentrate. It's really good. You see, it looks like it goes all the way up to the top. They try to use the smallest amount of packaging possible when they, produce their stuff. So this, when you open it up, it's like a vacuum seal. When you open it, it kind of expands a little bit and it will drop down. So it's not going to be that full once you open it. They also make a splash juice. It's kind of like V8 Splash, and it comes in 2 flavors. I don't remember what they are right now. One's like a mixed berry, and I think one is a mango something or other. But my kids like those. But I hadn't bought any grape juice in a while, and when my kids were little, I just got in the habit of buying white grape juice instead of regular, because if you spill this in the carpet, it's not going to turn your carpet purple. That was always my thinking. Like, it tastes basically the same, but it's not going to turn your carpet purple. If it accidentally gets spilled on the carpet or in the car. Yeah, that's why I always bought that guy, because it's not going to turn it this super dark purple forever. And for our hamburgers, I picked up a jar of pickles. They have different types of pickles. The only thing they don't have that I wish they had was dill relish. They have sweet relish, but not dill relish. I really wish they did. I have to go buy that elsewhere. But these are hamburger dill chips from Great Gherkins. Great Gherkins is an Aldi brand. You have your little blue circle right there. Look at those pretty pickles. You have your little metal lid up here for your hamburger dill chips. And these are good. I would just eat them right out of the jar with a fork. I don't care. I love pickles. It's so good. So I always have at least one jar of pickles in the refrigerator of some sort or other. But these are really good we put them on hamburgers. Sometimes if I'm feeling adventurous, if I'm making a salad, I'll throw a few in the salad. Just something different. And I also like when we make these chicken patty sandwiches sometimes, or like a chicken fillet sandwich. And I will put a few little pickles on that too. Let's see. Oh, and a little snack. This is another Aldi brand right here. Millville. 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 And you see that on a lot of breakfast items like cereals, oatmeal, things like that, grits. I do buy their grits. They're pretty good. And we have these granola bars. Now these are the chewy granola bars. These, I think, a lot of different companies make these. A lot of different stores have their own version of these chewy chocolate chip granola bars. I think Aldi's is my favorite as far as just the overall taste. These are great. I think my second favorite would be the Kirkland chewy chocolate chip granola bars they have at Costco. Those are really good too. But this is a box of 10 chewy chocolate chip granola bars. Now these boxes are great. I'm going to show you another one that does a similar thing. It's very hard to see, but there's a perforation here, and it goes up the side, comes around here, comes up here, goes across here, and there's a little notch that you could poke your finger in there, and you're going to pull and separate this, and this whole corner is going to come off of this box, and it becomes a little dispenser for your little granola bars. So you're just going to remove this bit of the box, and you can just take them out one at a time, or two at a time, or however you want to eat them. So these are a fun little snack to have here. Now this is another Millville item, and I take these to work. I like to eat these myself. These are great. And again, a lot of different stores make these. It's like the Nature Valley Crunchy Oats and Honey granola bars. But I like these better because to me, the Millville ones aren't as crumbly. Some of these you bite them and it's like it just goes everywhere. These don't do it quite so bad. And they taste exactly the same to me as Nature Valley does. But again, you have a little bit of a perforation here and a little tab, and you're just going to grab it and pull, and it comes down like that. And this whole section is going to come off. And then you can take your little granola bars out through here. So you don't have to put these in another container if you don't want to. I'm not one of those YouTubers who takes things out of one container to put them in another container. It's fine if you want to do that. It just seems kind of silly. If your products already come in a container, why are you putting them in another container? I don't get it. This already comes in a container. I would just leave them in here. I don't feel the need to go out and buy another container to put these in that are already in a container. I'm not knocking it. I'm not judging. I'm just saying I don't understand it. But I'm sure I do plenty of things that people don't understand, and it's okay. We do have toaster tarts. Look at that. These are from Millville too. These are still a great deal at my Aldi anyway. Now, if you were to buy a box of Pop-Tarts this size in my area, it's going to be about $5. Well, depending on where you go. If you go to one of the higher end grocery stores, it could be $6 or $7 for 12 pastries. It's 12, but you're going to get 6 little silver packets in here, and each one has 2 toaster pastries inside. This is the frosted chocolate fudge flavor toaster tart, and I cannot tell the difference between these and Pop-Tarts. They're probably made in the same place. It's probably the same thing, but it does have the Aldi twice as nice guarantee there. And again, you have the Millville name, as I mentioned on the other 2 products. We have it on these frosted chocolate fudge toaster tarts, and I picked up a box of frosted strawberry. So again, like I was saying, the Pop-Tarts are about $5 for a box this size. These are only $1.79 at my Aldi. Less than $2 to get 12 of these toaster pastries. And I also picked up a box of frosted brown sugar and cinnamon toaster tarts. Very lovely. And then we also have the bolder name right here on the aluminum foil. Now, they have 2 types of foil. Where I'm from, it's pronounced foil, aluminum foil. Now, they have 2 types of aluminum foil. They have the regular and heavy duty. Now, I prefer the heavy duty aluminum foil because it's a little thicker and it doesn't tear quite so easily. And this is a 50 square foot roll of aluminum foil. And I'm almost out. I have some in the kitchen, but it's almost all gone. And I'm so glad I remembered. I happened to be walking down that aisle and I saw it, and so I grabbed another roll of their heavy duty aluminum foil. And this is only, I think this is only like $3.29. Let me see. It's not a lot. It's actually, it's pretty decent. I mean, especially if you see how much it is in other places. Oh no, I'm sorry, I was wrong. It's gone up. I didn't realize how much it had gone up. It's $3.75 now. Oh, that's a big jump. The last time I bought it, it was like $2 something. Oh my God. I didn't see that. I just grabbed it. I didn't even look at the price. That's gone up quite a bit. Anyway, we do have crackers. We go through a lot of saltines here, and we've been eating a lot of them this summer for some reason. I don't know. But these are from Savorites, which is another Aldi brand that you see on some snacks, like certain types of crackers and things. These are just regular saltines. These used to be, I want to say they were about $1 a box. Now they are $1.69 or something like that. You get 2 sleeves of crackers in here. It's a total of 16 ounces of crackers. And I mean, they're fine. There's nothing special about them, but most saltines to me taste the same. I can't really tell a big difference. And these, I like to take these to work. This is another Savorites product. Right here you can see the little name up here in the corner. These are like Ritz crackers. They have the original and they have wheat, which I have here, and like garden vegetable or something. I don't really like those. They taste weird. But I like the wheat and the original, and I picked up a box of these. And sometimes I eat just a few of these at work as a snack. So I always try to keep a box of these in one of my desk drawers at work. If I just need just a really quick something to eat, I would just grab a few crackers and eat those. So those I will take to work. And the last food item I have today is another Millville item. It's not Rice Krispies, it's crispy rice. This is $1.69 for this 12-ounce box of crispy rice. It tastes exactly like Rice Krispies. You cannot tell the difference. They're nice. And on the back, they give you some recipes. You get 3 recipes back here. Look at, oh, that looks good. You have crispy rice treats, just like Rice Krispie squares. S'mores crispy rice treats. And no, I'm sorry, it's just 2 recipes. The crispy rice treats and the s'mores crispy rice treats. Now look at the barcodes on this box. Look at that one. Now look at that. Ooh. We don't have any on the front. We do have one there, there, and not one on the top. But my older son likes this cereal, so this is one of the things that he likes to have for breakfast sometimes. Is crispy rice, and the price is very reasonable, so I am totally fine with that. So as I mentioned, I was on the Isle of Shame, and I found a few things. I bought some of these for myself because I thought they were pretty. Look at these little garden stakes. It's a mosaic solar garden stake. You have the little solar thing right here. And you're going to take this piece here and put it in here, and it has a little stake where you stick it in the ground, and you can kind of step on it with this piece. But it's kind of hard to see in here, but it has these beautiful, it's like cracked glass, but it's in all these pretty colors. It's like rainbow. And I bought 3 of these to put kind of in my side yard. I thought that would be really pretty. They had some different designs, but this was my favorite. These were $4.99 a piece. I don't know how long they'll last, but I thought these would be fun to put out. So I bought 3 of these for myself. I'm going to go out and put them out later, so hopefully they'll be pretty at night. I'm not sure. So sometimes with those things, they look like they would be really pretty, but the light is not too bright, so you can't really see them too well. But we'll see. The other 2 items that I bought on the Isle of Shame, and it's just called that in fun. It's not meant to be like, you're not. They call it the Isle of Shame because sometimes, I know I've had this happen, I will walk down that aisle with no intention of buying anything, and I come out with something just like, what? And you know, I don't know, you never know what to expect on that aisle. I mean, I always look at the sneak peek to see what's coming up the following week, but there's always at least one thing on the aisle that I didn't expect, and sometimes I buy it. Now these 2 items are going to be door prizes for my upcoming family reunion, because I thought these would be pretty great. This was $10. This was $12.99. The first item I have is from Crofton, which is an Aldi brand. It's a master cutting board. Look at that. You get these 4 pieces that go with it. You have this big cutting board here. It's made from 100% FSC certified bamboo. It includes a bamboo board with 4 removable multi-purpose trays. And the removable multi-purpose trays make food prep easy. And to clean it, you just occasionally brush lightly with vegetable oil to maintain quality. Interesting. So I don't know. I thought it looked like something that somebody might like to have. And they have this set also where these little multi-purpose trays come in different colors. I just decided to get just the plain black. Something just kind of simple like that. In this item, I was standing in line, and I wasn't going to get it, but I was standing in line and I kept looking back at it, and I ran back and grabbed it. It is a galvanized beverage tub, and this is also from Crofton, and it has little handles on the side, and I think it's a good size, and I really like the handles that it has. See? So that's $12.99, and I thought that would make a neat little door prize. Somebody might like to have that. You can never go wrong with a big old galvanized tub. I mean, you could do all kinds of stuff with this. Fill it with ice, put your drinks in it. You could put anything in here. I think it's a nice size. You know what I would almost do with this? I have a lot of stuff for washing my car. I always wash my own car. I would put all my car wash stuff in here, like the towels and the cleaners and the scrub brushes. I mean, I don't know, it's a nice bucket. I may not use it for that, but you could. So that's going to be for one of the door prizes. And I'm storing all the door prizes in my attic for now. And I am going to do a video to show you all the door prizes that I bought closer to the reunion. So that will be on over probably in August or September. And the last thing I bought was this. Look at this pretty bag. This bag is made from 100% ocean plastic. Now, Aldi stopped carrying plastic bags, I think, last year. So all they have now are either paper bags or recycled plastic bags like this. Like, they don't have just plain old plastic bags anymore. You can get this big bag. I mean, it is big. For only 99 cents, you can get this big bag, and it does have handles. A little Aldi tag on it. So they have these up by the register, so I grabbed one of these. That's a nice little bag. It's very beautiful too. I like the colors and everything. It's a pretty bag. It's made from all ocean plastic. Oh, there's so much ocean. There's so much ocean in the plastic. We're about at that point. But I thought that was pretty cool. It's a pretty bag. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed getting to see all of the cool products that I bought at Aldi today. I really enjoy showing them to you and letting you see all the neat stuff that I found. And thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.